Hi, this is Paul with PJM Incorporated, and Marcy said that she wouldn't be able to make it, and she asked me if I would do a video for you to kind of summarize the house, and I am going to do that right now. Basically, I got here around about 9:45. And I'm wrapping it up. It's about maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes total, the entirety that it took to do the inspection. Here's what we got. Basically, the roof is a gable roof. You've got fiberglass asphalt shingles up here. The only thing I have on the roof to do is to trim back that palm tree over there, which is rubbing against the shingles, and it won't be long before that starts to actually cause little marks in the shingles and eventually wears on them, so I'd get rid of that almost immediately. The building itself is constructed of concrete block reinforced masonry on a slab. It looks to be in good condition, and there's no noteworthy things to make a comment on other than it looks to be in good condition. On the front left corner of the property here is where the water comes in. First thing I saw was your water meter, obviously. There's 2 meters in this box, one for the house next door, one for you. Okay, this could be the first point of contact to shut the water off in the event of an emergency, but there's a quicker way to do that. They installed, which is pretty typical and actually standard, main water valve. Only nice thing about this one here is this is on the inside. It's at the inside garage wall, which is great. Basically, you just it's here at the right side if you're facing the street. Turning the valve off is simple. Just turn it to the right, turn it to the left to turn it back on. Plumbing materials coming in are PVC to CPVC. Inside the house, they switch over to PEX for distribution. Okay, water heater is a 40-gallon unit. A.O. Smith is a common brand. The installation looks fine. There was nothing outstanding with the water heater that we had made a mention of. So just FYI on that. Garage electrical panel looked to be in good condition. There was nothing outstanding here. I checked it for what was supposed to be in there. The right breaker sizes, different things comparatively. Opened up the panel, which you'll see in your inspection report. The cover will be off. Wiring looks really good. There was nothing outstanding here. The brand of panel is Square D. Square D is a good brand, one of the most commonly used brands actually in the industry. Coming around the left side of the house, which is where we're heading right now. On this side of the house, you're going to see several things. First thing you see here is a backflow preventer. That is for the irrigation system. All right. The next thing you see, if you look up, is the rain sensor, also for the irrigation system. The control panel for the irrigation system is on the inside garage wall. That's a nice plus. Usually they put them on the outside, which is never really a good thing, I don't think. Inside the garage is always better, and there's yours. I ran it. You have 4 zones. All zones worked good. No issues. As we walk around the outside, you're going to see pegs for the hurricane shutters. There are hurricane shutters here in the garage for you. I would get the manufacturer's information for that so that you have it handy to give to your insurance company. That may help with your insurance policy, unless they're already giving you that kind of a premium discount for homeowners. Outside here on the left side of the house also is the main service disconnect panel, also Square D. Okay, basically you have 150 amp service. What you're going to do is you're going to shut this breaker off from right to left, and that should shut the power off to the entire building. I also disassembled this and looked inside. Installation looks good, wiring looks good. I did an infrared scan on the electrical panels too to make sure that they were operating within normal operating temperatures and everything was within 20 degrees of ambient, which we consider normal. So no issues with that. I had made a note on the condenser unit. This is the outside part of your air conditioning system. The only thing here, installation looks real good. There's nothing standing out. However, it's tilted a little. It's not on a level pad. It's ever so slightly tilted, and the concern is that as time goes by, erosion will tilt the pad even more. A recommendation would be to put gutters around the entire building, because the water is going to come off of this roof and it's going to cause erosion. They've got wood chips here. A better idea would be lava rock, something that's not going to float away on you. So just a recommendation. On my right here, what we're passing is the condensation line for the AC, and you can see you're getting condensation dripping out of there. I've got an issue with that inside I'm going to cover when we get to the interior. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, but there's quite a bit to cover, so I'm going to cover as much as I can. In the back, the only comment I have here is I don't like the way the grade kind of goes towards the back of the house. Again, a recommendation for gutters on the roof, but then I think you ought to be monitoring this during the first 2 years here to see how saturated the grounds get, to see how the drainage is. because it looks like it could be an issue. It may not actually be an issue for the foundation for some time until the erosion happens, but what I'm seeing is you're starting off at a flat, almost negative grade here in the back, and although it tends to like go to the sides, I just seen this before where it can go either way, so I think monitoring that is a good idea. You can bring it to the attention of the builder, and they can explain maybe how the property site is graded, and that might be helpful to you. Walking around the other side, it's the same thing. I've got the wood chips, okay, and again, lava rock's a better option, just saying, because it'll stay in place, it'll interlock, it won't move. These wood chips are going to be all over the place in the first year after all the rains and everything we get. Your public sewer system, I saw the access is on the street, but here you have your PVC cleanout. That's for the sewer system. If you take that cap off, if there's an obstruction, you're able to clean it out. I didn't have any drainage backups while I was here inside the house, so things look pretty good. Now moving inside, I went through, I did my due diligence on the interior just to check everything. Ran the washer and dryer, ran all the appliances inside. I didn't really have any big noteworthy things, just a couple of things here, like for example, they didn't really do a great job with the lock sets. You can see the strikers not lined up on this one. These are things we run into often. In here on the left hall bedroom is a couple things. I couldn't get this door open because the lock set is not finished here and it's not working. So they're gonna have to deal with that. Somebody's actually tried to open this, but with no avail. So we didn't get a chance to see inside the closet. I think they're gonna have to deal with that. I'm sure they will. Here at the window, I've got a problem with the counterbalance. You can't open the window all the way. When you go to open it, it gives you a hard time. Okay, so that's something of an adjustment for them. I'll have it on your punch list, so you can present that to them if you'd like. One issue that I do have and I'm concerned about, because I'm not really sure if this is something that they knew about and repaired, or if this is something that is actually active and in progress. What I do know is it seems to be a leak at the condensation line, but not above the tile, somewhere below. Inside, I use this moisture meter to tell me if things are dry or wet. So if I put it on top here, you can see we're numerically quantified at about 1/16. You know, we come up here, we're about 107. Now as we go down, you're gonna see the number increase. It increases because there's some kind of a moisture problem here. You see how this meter's all wet? Right here, and then if we go into this closet, the bottom of this wall, the bottom of this wall, clear across the back, this is at the air handling unit. Now the condensation line goes down underground. So my theory is that there might be some kind of a break in that line that's causing this. Around the other side, this is the air handler closet, and we come around the other side. What drew my attention was the discoloration of the drywall. Almost immediately you see it when you come in. I have a white light, so it really stands out with the white light. But as you come here, you can see, look how high up the drywall is soaking up this water. Okay, you see the problem here? Okay, everything's wet. So we need to find out what's going on there. And my recommendation with this is to basically bring it to the attention of the builder. I'm gonna set the air condition up before I go at around 82 degrees so that it does not run that consistently, because I don't want to see any more damage occur with the bottom of the drywall there. Now, as far as the rest of the home goes, I mean, there really wasn't anything unusual. I think it inspected very well. I hope this summary video helps you. I'm sorry you couldn't be here. I understand you had an accident. I hope you recover well. I want to thank you so much for your business, and you should have your report probably before you even see this video, which I'll upload to YouTube for both you and Marcy. Thanks again for your business. Have a great day.